Well, hello there everybody, and welcome to a fresh and new episode of The Last Spell. A new update, Master of Omens, has hit town today, and it's time to indulge ourselves. So I really was hyped up for that. I knew that this was on the beta, and it's basically a full reset. We have a fresh progression system. I haven't read too much about it. Right now we will play Tutorial City, and let's see how much fun there is in this whole new thing. I've set up a new playlist for that, and if you've missed the live stream, you can just check out in the description box. There's Twitter, there's my Discord. I announce all the stuff there, or you just subscribe and do the bell thing, and YouTube does the notification thing for you. There's also links to Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee if that's more your cup of tea. If you want to go for some support for me as a full-time content creator, I can use all the help that I can get. So let's have some fun with The Last Spell. Now, this is a very cutesy scenario. We have an attack incoming from just one side. This is when I played the early access for the very first time, it was harder than that. So let's see, what do we have here? Augustus, rocking the novice wand. Anita, rocking a short bow. And Abigail, rocking a hammer. Well, it's a pretty decent starter gear. We can totally work with that. There's nothing we can do base management wise, so let's let them come. The game with the most epic soundtrack ever is back, you know. Come on. I know what I'm doing, thank you. Seriously, I love the soundtrack of this game. It's just one of them games that I can't wait for being completely finished. So let's let them come. Yeah, we got action points left open. I know. So, well, how's the range? Very, very nice. We got magic missiles. That's a multi-hit spell. I can transfer some action points from one hero to another. Here we got the Tide Volley and the Rain of Arrows. Well, can I rotate that somehow? Not really, eh? Hey, Night Rogue, welcome. Pleasure to see you. So I got 8 movement points on that dude, and well, let's use them. I'm going to put in points like that, and then I have exactly 4 to fall back to wherever I want to fall back. Yeah, well, these guys are easily picked off with magic missiles afterwards. That's okay. So I feel like my sound effects are a little bit off. So, by the way, how's the sound balancing? Decent. Okay. Alright. Out of action points, let's go back behind the barricades and let's finish off the rest of them with a volley of magic missiles. Everything going according to plan. Alright, let's see how that'll play out. Should be easy enough. Alright. Oh yeah, I like that. Well, I do love all those games nowadays with the retro optic and the very sophisticated user interfaces. Really dig that. Alright, so far, so good. Let's take down that one guy. Sadly, early on, melee weapons are a little bit meh. You know, I don't want to send that poor girl in there all alone. She'd be ill fit right now for such a scenario here. So I wait until the wave here gets closer. Now is a good moment. So let's see. Crush. Bash and Stomp. Secondary effect only applies to the related tiles. But it looks as if the blue stuff also takes damage there. So we're going to try that. Let's pave the way. So, some multi-hits. Alright. So here we have now our experimentation area. So yeah, that's grade A AoE. Bam. And all those suckers are also stunned. Now, Abigail's position ain't that good, though. It's just looking quite dope, but beyond that, it's actually quite crappy. I could go in there and make it even worse for her, but instead we're going to fall back and lay a bit of whack-a-mole here. And armor up, so she doesn't take too much damage. I have action points remaining. Oh, my archer didn't act yet. So there's not terribly much that I want to let him do. There we go. Well, that's looking quite good. Oh! Jeez, I need to take care of my mages better. It was a little bit much for that poor sucker. Okay. So we can do another one of these nice hammer smash thingies there. I did like that one. Oh, alright, out of range. Yeah, whatever, No, that's a little bit too far. First fighting, then falling back, I'd say. So, let's do the multi-hit thing to get rid of these guys. It's 35 more of them incoming. And now we can do the fallback strats here. Hey, Jean-Luc Laundry, hey there, welcome. Happy to see you. Yeah, you hit the stream just at the very beginning. So here, oh, this thing has range and an expanding effect. That's an interesting spell. Let's try that out. So I can whack these guys, yeah, and those guys. Crazy. So let's fall back a little bit more. Now let's see. I keep forgetting my archer. Well, I ain't too happy about the fact that I still don't get to select the starting gear of my squad. Oh, I'm just nitpicking. There we go. Really excited about that version right now. I literally opted out of the beta access because I didn't want to spoil the fun. What's the gear progression like? Yeah, well, you stay with, let's say, the same baseline model. So this guy here, for example, is rocking a wand. You'll keep the skills, but there's several upgrades for the items, so you can. If you like the skill set of the wand, you'll be looking for better wands, so you can keep those spells, but have them in a much more amplified version. Every character can have 2 item sets, so you can swap between those weapons penalty-free as often and whenever you want to. So there is a really cool system of fluidity there, and well, weapon loot is after each night, and that's when you go theory crafting with your team. But, We'll show you. I'll show you in a moment. So it's the last couple of dudes incoming. So let's go whacking. Really curious to find out what has been changed. I've seen a lot of different changes in the announcers, but I gotta be honest, I didn't read them all because there's been first off so many announcers, and second off I was like, let's just try it out if I notice them or not. End of the story. So, I think I wasted that spell there. I tried to transfer some action points to my archer, but as a matter of fact, I think it ain't possible if the archer is not missing any action points or stuff. Don't know if I was able to overcap myself or not. Don't think so. Alright, so there's now... I do like how the hammer works in this regard. This weapon has a surprisingly high range. So... wait a sec. I have to go for like this. Yeah. Classic game of whack-a-mole. Just want to make sure that my warrior also gets some kills. It's not a healthy thing to spread your kills all over on one dude. The coolest thing about this crush spell is that it's mana free with range. Not too many of these not too many weapons have a ranged ability without mana costs. Ugh, talking ain't easy. So another night survived, and it was a quite perfect night. Only the mage got a whack. So let's see. So more attackers just from one angle. I bet that we're going to be attacked later from two angles, like from this side and from that side. That will be the later progression of this map. 2 angles. Then I guess the next map with 3 angles and then 4 angles. I do like this new progression curve that the devs have taken there, because the difficulty ramp was pretty rough for newbies in the genre. Just like I considered myself pretty much a rookie. Good. So Abigail, what's your deal? You are good with poison damage. You have a pretty low max HP. Not too good for a frontliner, but okay. More XP gain and less armor. This girl ain't really fit for a frontliner job. Like, there's 2 traits reducing her frontline capability. Well, poison damage. Let's see if we can utilize or if we can capitalize that. She doesn't have a poison tree. These look now different than the last version. They cut out one entire tree. So we're going to go... I think I'm definitely going to make her a ranged combatant, because this it's just inviting. Good. So let's take a damage upgrade. I even got a rare upgrade here. AoE poison seems like a fun idea. Everything, including poison, is a fun idea. So, opportunism. Damage addition when enemies are suffering from negative alterations. Well, come on, let's capitalize on the health regen. She's never gonna need a health shrine then. Not the worst. So, fatality. Allowing to execute enemies. Mana growth. Extra mana. Perseverance. Every 2 attacks from the hero dodged by at least 1 unit restore action points and plus accuracy. Alright, that's a nice action point generator. Unlocks the cheer skill. More damage for somebody being cheered on. Quick reload. Coagulation. Armor for health regen. Man, I wish her perks wouldn't be so crappy. We could have made something great with that kit, but well, whatever. Let's see, there's Mark. Thrifty, magic fuel, bodybuilder, glass cannon, avid learner. Avid learner, pretty tasty. So, yeah. Let's pick up Perseverance and give that fair lady some ranged weapons. Good. Next candidate. Anita. Mercenary. All damage types up. XP gain minus. And, well, that's a solid frontliner. Let's check out the other dude. Augustus. Momentum, move points, minus damage, isolation, minus health. What? 40, minus 40 health. Jeez. Great. Our mage is an alcoholic. Well, we all have our problems, I guess. So, yeah. Anita is going to be the frontliner of the setup. I've made my decision. Oh, an extra action point. It's really, it would be really dumb to say no to that. So, yeah, physical damage, yes please. It's your, that's going to be your role, fair lady. So they cut out the different perk trees. Maybe we can choose the perks specialization later. So fatality is pretty great. You get a free execute if anything is below 10 health, and threshold gets increased by 3 for each level. So long story short, if any pesky critter else survives just with a sliver of health, this skill is the finger for them, and the finger that sweeps them off the board. Pretty good stuff. Really good stuff. Now then, Mr. Mage. Ah, well, more mana. I'm sold. More daily mana regen. I'm sold as well. It's always good if you have those characters that burn through their mana like crazy. Ah, yeah, Harvester. Even better. Mana regen up for kills. What's more tasty? So, we get a heavily enchanted shortbow. Well, it ain't that heavily enchanted. Has opportunism. Mail, coif, whatever. Light armor, dodge, and armor. So, these rewards suck all by themselves a little bit. Each one a bit more than the other. I'm going to go for +1 light armor, because that ain't that bad. It comes with a total of 30 armor, which is pretty good. And extra dodge, why not? Okay, let's pick that up. So, I don't even have a shop here. You're gonna turn Hammer Lady into a ranger, exactly. They're going to swap weapons, simply said. So, I am not able to build a shop. Why? Ah, okay. Ah, buy some new gear. I was just blind. Good, I'm relieved. So, let's see. A roster of short bows, just a wand. Man, we ain't got no variety. Jeez. I'm shocked. Okay, so I obviously need to unlock new things before I can give my peeps some swapping gear. Whatever. We're going to buy ourselves some. Let's see, reliability versus isolation. I'll take reliability, thank you. So, nasal helmet. That's also a nice thing, technically. Well, fur pants with extra accuracy. I'm sold. And a +1 hammer. Well, it's at least +1. So, let's see. 112 to 144. How much of a difference is that to? A lot. Yeah. So, starter gear sucks. Let's replace that. Now, Abigail, you're going to receive that short bow. I'm going to let her keep the hammer for whatever it's worth, It's not really any particularly reasonable thing to have right at this moment, but it doesn't hurt her either. And, you know, same goes for Anita. This way, Anita at least is able to pelt down the enemies while they're weaseling towards her. I really am a big fan of an arranged option for everyone, because this way you can use your turns way more effectively. Just my personal stance on that. So I need a shield for her secondary set here too, I think. So workers, assign them to buildings. What kind of structures can I build here? A temple, a mana well, and a shop. Are you kidding me? That's all? Wow, they keeping it really basic here. I like it. So let's bring up the mana well, because obviously we can use. Upgrades are not affordable. One free use is available. And let's use one worker to... Oh, that's a mana regain for all of them. Grants +3 max mana to the target. Amazing. Useful things. I like it. It's new stuff, that's why I'm so excited. So, we ain't able to build any other things. So I got 100 materials. And it's boring stuff that we can't build here, so... That's all? Seriously? Well, let's equip that armor and go to battle. So, wow, that's exactly the same pair of fur pants that we already got there. But I'm going to replace that here. Just trying to latch a bit of armor on everybody, you know. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. Worn cloth armor. Let's replace that with light armor, so the mage also has a bit more armor. Especially our mage, or alcoholic mage, needs all the armor he can get. That's basically a layer of extra HP every turn. Wait a sec, you're supposed to take that here, 24 hour. Okay, so I misread that. Good, good. I think it won't get much better than that. So we're going to get back at our positions here, and corpses can be scavenged for some rewards. Interesting. New stuff. Okay. So positioning wise, I think should be okay. Yeah. Well, defenses. I'm not allowed to build anything here, so that's quite boring. Let's keep those materials for later, you know. Don't really see any particularly important. Yes, I have 3 abilities remaining. Oh, I do have a temple here. Thanks for the reminder again. Good. That covers everything. I bet I won't regret the investments there. Okay, let's go. Turn up the metal. Give me some guitars. Let's start slamming. Alright, I see it as a big step forward that we are now featuring ranged weapons on everybody. Really think that's a very, very helpful addition there. Wow, my wand sucks. Should have probably bought a new one. Well, those really good things you notice when the time's over. I underestimated how much the starter gear how underwhelming the starter gear is. So, here we go. But I cleared out most of those guys in the very first moment, so... Yeah. Okay. So, tons of baddies incoming. Hey, Billy, welcome. How's the stream been so far? Well, we're working ourselves through tutorial city. This game now has a proper tutorial city. It's really noticeable that this is supposed to be easy mode, where you get to learn the game and all. Feels great. Really appreciate the notion of the devs. Let's transfer our action points. This time I did it correctly. Now I have an action point that I'm going to be spending on this kind creature here. Okay, beautiful. So far, I can't really tell what has changed. You know, I haven't seen the new unlock system or anything yet. So really thrilled to get to the point where we can see the new gears in motion. Okay. Love that Rain of Arrows spell. Short bow is one of my favorite weapons in the game. Really hope that it received some love. Felt a little bit underpowered comparatively the last time I was here, but maybe my builds just sucked, who knows. Okay. So 2 more action points to spend on these kind people. Alrighty, so let's keep falling back, you know. I don't want to be in the crosshairs of these guys. 69 more dudes incoming. Alright. Oh, so I get a forceful end on that tutorial. Whoopsie. See ya, tutorial. That's been fun. Appreciate it. So here we have our unlock system. So, welcome to the Oraculum, Commander. So... Health. Heroes have plus 15 health. Sure, I have exactly those 200 points for that. Okay, it's sorted now. We have 133 unlocks. Tasty. And that's the achievement system. So you have a currency to grind, and you have the achievements, which also unlocks stuff. So... good and evil, you know. Grind is evil, achievements are good. Gildenberg, it has come to your attention that another haven is also trying their best to break their seal. Swampfort, yeah. Been there, done that. Good, we'll be unlocking houses for 2 nights of survival in Gildenberg. I'm down. So, let's go. Omens. What up, Omens? I can go for 3 Omens. Omen of Tainted Harvest. Tainted essence gains are increased. Why wouldn't I want to have that? All heroes have extra health. Okay, I mean, I thought I'd be selecting something negative here, but obviously it's sharing the goodies. I'm going to go for a mana because I'm pretty good at positioning most of the time, so we're going to take that. Beautiful. I would answer a phone. Wondering here. So I need to turn off the mic for a second because I need to take care of my runny nose. There we go. Back in action. So, we got just one mage. After this experience, I feel slightly threatened now. But it's all going to be fine. Gildenberg, Schmildenberg. We already been there. I've already won that map, but I gladly replay it. So, we get an attack from the southern side. I did all that theory crafting for those Swampford noobs. For naught. Well, so I got a short bow, I got a wand, I got a hammer. Doesn't that sound familiar? Could it be that I haven't unlocked too many weapons as of yet? Okay. It's a pity, but what can we do? I miss my weapon variety. But it is as it is. At least I got my trusty short bow and the wand. You know, could be worse. Could be all melee weapons, for example. So... move! Love it. So we can now go shoot a lot of people more here. There we go. Nice first turn. Going to move my wacky dude up there too. So, well, let's not talk about such unpleasant things as the IRS. Okay, there's one dude trying to break through here, and we're going to whack that thing. So here we are not safe at this spot, so that's something I gotta take care of. Let's multi-hit that. And then let's fall back further. Good. If necessary, that is. So, yeah, it is necessary. Well, that's fine. So, that's a pretty decent situation for some whacking. Got 5 movement points and 3 action points left. Let's keep them there and see what we're going to make with that. So, I gotta say, kudos for the dark fantasy setting that this game provides. I think the intro has been reworked. I just watched the intro video and it was really quite scary and gritty. Good stuff, really. We're playing here in a post-apocalyptic world. Basically, the background story is one mage discovered a spell that allowed him to nuke an entire city, and then he nuked, and then everybody wanted the nuke as well, and then they all researched, and then they all nuked, and that's what's left. A couple of cities have survived, and the rest of the world is covered at night with this purple goo, and mutants are trying to kill the last surviving people, and the surviving people try now to banish the magic out of the world to actually survive. Really, really gritty, cool storytelling. A very simple, albeit effective story there. You don't need very much to make a good story to make a good story work, and really, really like that. I did do a pretty nasty fumble here with those two fellas here. I'm really sorry. Oh, come on, you. You can do that better. So it was totally unnecessary to lose HP at that point, but my brain's not working 100% tonight. I really do notice, but that's okay. It's the easy mode area, so let's keep falling back. Hey, Faithless, welcome. Well, I'm just suffering from the cold. I'm in the phase now where I'm basically eating and breathing handkerchiefs, and you know, I don't know if that's actually how the hell these things are called in English. I don't know if that's the right word. There's a cooler word here in Germany. That's our good old trusty Taschentuch. I know. That's all I know. And that's enough for me. So, let's crack out those suckers. Do I have enough action points? Yes. So let's get closer for one heavy shot. So there we go. Alright. Will do. I'll have faith from now on. So you got yourself into a couple of puns with that, but that's okay, I guess. Oh yeah. Whack-a-mole at its best. Let's go for Heavy Shot. Heavy Shot has a crappy accuracy, as one might assume, but the damage is really nice. Oh, come on, you. So, my fighter is safe. Wonderful. Well, since this is a family-friendly channel, I'm not going to use proper titles here. Sorry to tell you that. Okay, so here goes. That's the true beauty of melee weapons. They do have a lot of clearing power, at the cost of a lot of risk, though. So, here we go. That's merely an A rating. No, why only A? What did I do wrong? I wanted an S rating, but I think we will still get the S reward. That's the most important thing, yeah. Because I want the item reward, always. So I'll leave you guys to your semantics. Enjoy yourselves, knock yourselves out. So I definitely, let's see, I do like that. You can't even grind extra tainted essence there. That's a cool new mechanic. I like that. Hey, Shadow Lady. How do I know it's a lady? Recognition. What up next? I cannot do that. Oh yeah, new weapons. Hand crossbows. Gimme. Tome of Secrets. Gimme. Good-o. So that's been the first night. I'm happy you guys are feeling well tonight. For me, you know, I'm feeling quite crappy, but I feel like the part where you feel really miserable and just whiny is finally over. I don't know if you guys know feel like me in that regard. Every time I get a really heavy flu or a heavy cold, there's that 5 to 9 days period where you feel like a whiny little cranky. That's not, but you cannot turn it off, and I'm basically just waiting for that runny nose face, so to say. So, let's see. Harv, Plague Doctor, Brainy, and Unhealthy. So, healing received ain't really an issue. Minus health makes him a good candidate for the backline. Perk-wise, there's, well, I don't know. There was a seventh column in the previous versions. I wouldn't be too surprised if we could add in these later. We'll see about that. All I do know is that I want to move Harv into the backline, although we get a fat, tasty health upgrade there. Resistance, damage mitigation. Well, I've got to say, with that health upgrade, we are able to mitigate the Plague Doctor's shortcomings here. Yet still, plus magic damage, nah. I'll upgrade his mana and give him something, something to zing the enemies from the backline there. So let's re-roll. Critical power, XP gain, daily health regen. Let's take the XP gain. So, oh no, bots are invading. Get out of here, bot. I got you guys, I got you. So, let's do this. So Harv will be a magic user. Extra mana, always a nice thing. Quick reload, leapfrog, potion throw. Potion throw is great. And we're able to throw potions. No, let's go for the mana growth, and let's check out Alicia. Longbowman, range damage, accuracy, minus move points. I don't care. So, okay, she's losing her accuracy bonus right from the get-go, but at least she gets to keep the ranged extra damage. Armor plus 40. Well, I'll take that. Rare upgrades are usually really worth taking them if they somehow fit into the game strat of the character. Most of the time I felt I was better off with taking them. So, Perseverance, yeah, why not? Leapfrog, Cheer, and Quick Reload. And Cassie. Hangman, reliability and minus move points, so welcome to the minus move point family. She also got extra magic damage, so that's pretty good. Let's see, extra accuracy. Well, yeah, damage 10%, thank you. That's more like it. Yeah, magic damage, here we go. No second guesses on that trade. So, night reward. Gimme. Another light armor, not interested. Sturdy boots with minus move points, but extra damage. Imagine boots that give you minus move points. But I'll take them. Plus damage, plus skill range. It's quite amazing. And most of the time, my strat is fall back. So that ain't much of an issue. Let's see. Let's pick up the +1 wand. The wooden short bow. And let's see how far that'll get me. Potion-wise, there's a potion of health. Potion of cleansing, not that keen on that. Oh, teleportation. Oh. Ah, well. Rerolling is really great, isn't it? I really do like that about this game, too. I really hope that the last spell will become a huge success when it's been released, because I deeply feel that this game is setting the bar for a lot of titles that are coming on up in this genre. Why am I so full of praise? Because this game has been constantly improved, and it's getting more and more complex in a good way. And it's Harv, and I really enjoy where all this is going. So, wooden short bow. That's even worse than the one that I'm wearing right now. Crap. Oh boy, and there I thought I'd be buying myself something good. No. Well, whatever. Let's get rid of that piece of junk and get ourselves something useful instead. They robbed me. Well, I'll pick up the potion of health. That's at least something useful. And let's see, structure-wise, I can build a mana well, and I'll do so. And let's see, there's a freebie. There we go. And there was a, I'm pretty sure this town has a temple too. There's the shop. Ruins. So, no, I ain't got a temple. I was relying on you guys, and you're not giving me a temple. Shame. Well, there's workers, so we're definitely going to loot that stuff here. And let's see, I still got workers left. So 60 gold. Not enough to buy myself a temple, sadly. But, well, let's see. So Harv has a ranged option to go into, and everybody else has a ranged weapon too. Judging from my own experiences, that should be definitely enough for us to win the next wave. Because basically, you saw what we did there with the guys before. It's only getting worse for them from here on. So let's meet them and greet them. All I need to do is be a little bit more cautious with the enemy closing on in. I am a little bit shy from spending too much money into these items here because they aren't that good. They just aren't that good. So let's go. But before we do that, I'm going to grab myself a fresh cup of tea because I really need that. Okay. So somehow I'm really motivated with this current version, and the current version is really close to the final release. I think. I guess there will be a bit more balancing and stuff, but my guess is that we here see a pretty close iteration to what's going to be our final version of the game. I think. I mean, I cannot really tell for sure, because I really need to play more now, but the systems that get introduced here now, you know, look like the finalized versions of things to me. Okay, enemies aren't able to get closer to us. Let's go. So for all of you, especially people like Nitro Gear, that are on the verge, I think now, if you are impatient, I think now is a good time to go for the impatience and play the game, because I think that's pretty solid at this point. But this October has been one crazy month when it comes down to game releases. There's been so much happening, and there is still so much happening. We got the RimWorld release, the RimWorld Biotech release up in a couple of days. There's the full release of Mount and Blade Bannerlord in a couple of days. There's more stuff out there than I can possibly ever cover, and oh well. So many games, so little time. That's why I try to stream always as much as possible to cover as much as possible. There we go. It's such a huge help, that moment when you are able to give a ranged weapon to everybody in your roster. It's so noticeable how much more stopping power your squad gets when even the main melee people have a secondary option that allows them to shoot a bit. And that's one of the main strengths of this game too. There is no real fixation on a particular role on a character. Everybody is fluid. Everybody is able to swap his stuff back and forth as the situation sees fit. Sure, the perks nail you down on a couple of decisions, but altogether there is so much flexibility. I love that. This is what makes this game truly unique, and it's a very, very good example how you can play without classes while maintaining a specialization system that matters. Really good stuff. Very, very innovative, and I've seen a lot of things come and go. Here we go. Big nukes. But they're slowly overwhelming me here, as you can surely see. So let's check. Well, transfer? Yeah, sure, we can do that. Gun down a couple of them extra. That's the beauty of wands. It allows your wand users to give their very last bit of action points to somebody who can put it to a good use there. So here is a big pile of clutter, but it's only 34 enemies remaining here, so we can chill. The worst is already over. We're basically already in the cleanup phase. Here we go. So, sadly, I ain't got no rain of arrows here. Unupgraded magic missiles are a tad bit underwhelming. I say unupgraded in a meaning like you need spells that give you, or items, I should rather say, that give you more multi-hit procs. You need stuff that increases the punching power of a single multi-hit. Stuff like that, and magic missiles grows into an amazing AoE option. But before that, the spell's a little bit underwhelming. And stuff like Rain of Arrows just feels a little bit supreme for it, comparatively. Well, that's fine. Man, hit rate is really, really crappy. Noobs. Noobs with bad aim. Except for Alicia. Okay. So far, so good. Strategy's working out fine, as I might say. I mean, I'm burning through my mana like crazy here at the same time, you know. But I personally think mana is meant to be spent. There's no good if you lose a game with all your mana left. You know? Oh no, the Tinder bot is back. So... the AI thinks that we all need some lovin'. Well... I'll now resist the urge to clap out more magic missiles. That would be a waste of mana. Right. No melee weapons have been used. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Bam. Perfect outcome. I rock. So this time we have two flanks attacked. These skull icons are new. I really appreciate them. Here we can now see that the attack of from this angle will be lower than the attack from the other angle. So, welcome to the Oraculum. What up next? So, generic buffs for new heroes, swords, and crossbows. We already unlocked them. So I got 800 points, so let's give our heroes more mana, and I want them swords, you know, just too cool. I still want that check mark where which allows me to filter out the items I already got unlocked. I don't like that. So, I get a new accomplishment. I get houses. I'll get the inn for surviving night number 4, so I should keep that in mind. The inn allows me to hire new people, which is amazing in every regard. So Harv receives a 10% damage buff, which is also pretty amazing. Damage buffs are always good. And let's see, rerolls. Extra skill range. Hell yeah. Skill range is always a thing I like to pick. So, magic fuel. The more mana, the more damage. Well... more crits, less HP. That would bring him down to 35 HP. Hell no. Nimbleness. Without wounds, more dodge, more move points. No. I'm going to pick up the magic fuel. This guy will have a lot of damage this way. Alright. An extra action point on Alicia. Well, it's very hard to turn that down. Daily mana regen. Well, not that terribly interested in that. Propagation damage. Momentum. Oof. Well. Ugh. Okay, healing received then. Sometimes you're just flat out unlucky, and that's how that looks like. So, Mark, giving me the ability to debuff an enemy's dodge, overload for an extra back slot. Really cool stuff. Also, extra uses per night on these items, like that. Extra crits on missing mana. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. Very tempted to pick up the Avid Learner too, but, well... Let's see. Cassie was the magic person here in the team. Oh well, that's all common upgrades. Didn't get better from that. So let's pick more mana. Why not? Extra magic damage. Hell yeah. So here we get the critical runes as well. Let's do that. No second thoughts. Crits are good. So let's check on out an epic light armor. Experience, gain, resistance, and mana. Well, the 11 mana are the best stat on that. This is a surprisingly underwhelming epic piece of armor. There is a Novice's Tome of Secrets, reliability and accuracy, and a wand. Well, I'm going to pick up that one, or nah. This is worth taking it, but let's see. Oh, rare gear. Offhand wand. Say what? What is an offhand wand? Never seen these before. Gives me the magic missile spell. What the heck? So, not interested because my mages are all using wands in the first place, but... So, well... Much higher maximum damage, but a pretty heavy price too. So... Oh boy, look at that wand there. So Cassie is going to receive a new wand. And here we go, Potions of Mana. I want them. These are really, really good. A Scroll of Lightning Strike. I'll take that one too. So lots of consumables. Wonderful. Consumables are so good. Really, really, really good. Alright, so let's see. Let's give that armor to Alicia. This will give her a lot of extra mana too. So Cassie gets a real wand. And let's spread out these items here. Mana potion. Here we go. Or wait a sec. I want the mana potions on the wand users because they end up a lot more often out of juice than other people. Okay, so I need more mana. I could upgrade Benediction there, but I honestly don't want to. We're just going to do the restore mana to everybody thing, and then it's time for houses. This map is particularly grateful in that regard, because there's a very safe angle here, which allows you to just stay safe at all points. Extra workers are amazing because that allows me to do so many cool things. We're going to scavenge with the remaining workers for gold and a little bit of materials, although I gotta say the materials, well, you notice where we can build. I cannot build walls out there, so I could build some barricades out there. So let's do that before all my materials are unused. Okay, now then, I really got no clue. I think I'm going to leave Harv on that angle, and the other two people on that angle. Why Harv? Because he has a melee weapon, and melee people can clear out smaller squads better. See you soon, Ash. Have a good one, and thanks for your company, man. So, I'd say that's a good moment to get going. Yeah, I know I'm filthy rich, but I don't have any options to spend my filthy richness. It's not my fault, isn't it? Enemies! So, line of sight broken there. That's fine. That extra action point on her is really awesome. She can now use both heavy shots in one turn. So, 6 movement points. Nah, not interested. Although, let's see. Oh yeah, this is a good angle. Here we go. Nice. So I actually did plan that a bit different, but whatever. Turns out Alicia is going all one woman army on them. But we're going to change that. Harv got a job too, you know. And Harv will be sad if we're stealing all his work from him. There we go. Lots of action points remaining, but, well... Ooh, nasties. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Crappy accuracy at its best. So, let's see. There's a huge squadron coming in hot from this angle. So, let's, give them some nice, magic missiles in the face. 5Ps, hi there, welcome. So, there we go. Only one more action point left. Gotta take care that this fine lady stays safe. Okay, so I'd say this was a fine turn so far. Let's keep going. Well, it's great. It's great. YouTube streaming is a lot more grateful than Twitch, because first off, there's a larger audience to it. Like, a lot more people know that I'm streaming here, and apart from that, the revenue is just better, you know. Twitch only pays you if you're actually bringing people to subscribe, whereas here on YouTube, there's no pressure on you folks. I earn money by just the ad rolls that are going through there, and for me that's a much more chilled out environment to work in. Surely you guys understand. I don't like Twitch in many regards, so I mean it's not as if YouTube was the good guy or something like that, but well, just sucks less, so to say. Good-o. Let's see. We got here a bad positioning, but that's all, isn't it? Well, let's fall back a step more, just to make sure. So, 43 enemies left. That's a very, very, relieving ratio. That means we're already through the worst. I really should use the rain of arrows on the short bow a tad bit more. There's a lot of unused AoE potential in there. So... well, it ain't too bad, though. At the first glance, we're getting a little bit overwhelmed at some angles here, but I don't like them gnawing here at the barricades, for example, but... well, it is as it is, you know. So let's pelt the back line a bit more. Okay, here it goes. Oh, that was one too many. Cool. So there we go. Oh, well. Let's move Harv over there. And let's make sure that nobody of my people gets gnawed on. And, there we go. No! They ate some of my barricades. Outrageous. There we go. Looks like I'm able to focus my attention more to that flag now. Because that flag's safe. Great. So I did just lose a little bit of barricade, but honestly, that's what the stuff's made for, if you ask me. So, let's see. Oh, that's a nice position to hammer in the rain of arrows. Okay. I don't know too much yet about the new update. As weird as it might sound, so far there's not too much new. The only new thing are the omens, which are amazing. But it's the biggest difference so far. I mean, I am fully reset, so I have to unlock all the stuff from a new, but it's really cool so far. I mean, I love that game. It's been one of my favorites since a long time, and it's only getting better. But what exactly has changed here, I guess I have to play more to find out. So... Scavenger camp. Gives some materials. Gold mine. Shop reroll. Oh, I have not even unlocked the shop rerolls yet. I see. Well, gold mines are imperative. Without gold mines, there's not too much use for your workers, and that sucks. So, unlocking the inn is going to happen soon. Goodo. Let's go for another round of level ups. So, while a rare dodge upgrade sounds good on paper, but I'll take the mana upgrade any time of the day over that. So, Harv gets a propagation damage upgrade versus daily health regen. So, propagation damage is really cool. And I'm setting him up for as a mage, so definitely worth picking that. Speaking about which, we're going to pick up the potion throw. This not only gives me the ability to toss potions at my allies, it also opens up a new potion slot. Damage 10% up, no brainer. I like that. So, well, don't like these too much. Daily health regen. So, rather upgrade my reliability or something comparatively boring than the other, overtaking the other things. So, overload. Let's pick that up. Big fan. Consumables in this game are awesome because they are not really as consumable as the name implies. You can use them a certain times per night, but they don't get used up, and that's where they are amazing, you know. So Cassie could take a generic damage upgrade. I'll take that before I roll something which makes me sad again. And let's roll something which makes me sad. No, daily mana regen up. It's actually good. Hey Void, welcome. Happy to see you, man. Well, the perk UI ain't really new. It's been like that since a while, but I don't know how many versions you skipped. I kept coming back and back for every every update they dropped so far, featuring it a bit. I think I am by now a very diligent content creator here. So, short bow +1, that's definitely a taker, I think. If the other items aren't featuring some amazing thing here. Though fur pants +2 with 22 armor sounds pretty cool too, but nah. Short bow. Alright, so I'm not able to build more houses, but I'm able to build the gold mines. Unleash the gold mines! There we go. So, the wonderful thing about gold mines is they transform workers into gold. So workers required down. Yes, please. So now we do the wonderful finanzomancy. So we're lowering the amount of workers, and as you see there, this is a self-propelling effect. I gain more money than I spend here. So I got 39 bucks available. It's been a really costly move, I'm well aware of that, but it's also terribly worth it. Offhand sword. So that's a new category of items. We haven't had these in the previous versions, and I like them. So here I can pick up another offhand weapon, which gives me only one specific weapon out of the sword set, which is cool because, you know, this gives me the ability to mix and match a bit more, and that thing is exactly what I've been talking about. 2 extra multi-hits. This ring is transforming the magic missiles into a completely different spell. That's what I've been looking for. Wonderful. So, Alicia will receive that new bow, and, well, let's see. Harv has way more mana, so we're going to swap here. Cassie is getting the boot. Sounds a bit rough, doesn't it? So let's go for Benediction. And let's see. Oh, well, Gift would be amazing too, but no. We go for the General Regeneration. And I'll be back for a short break. Beer won't take long. Alrighty. Now then, we are being attacked by from just one angle. That's pretty cool, actually. That means we're going to be able to just def it out there. Looking forward to that. So let's see, how far can we be out there? Yeah, alright. So, spreading out some cheap barricades there to give the enemy something to chew on. And let's go. You haven't seen this yet, Void? It's a great game. If you like turn-based strategy and roguelites, it's as good as it gets. Currently, at least. So, there is an influx of enemies from this angle, which is a bit outrageous, but we're getting through that. So, multi-hits, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. But, there we go. I could even do that twice this turn. Let's do it twice this turn. There we go. Yeah, that's been a bit of a waste. That's been a bit of a waste of mana, but well, you know, pushing the limits of my newfound abilities is always fun, isn't it? So. Well, at the very, very brink of my range, we're destroying enemies there. I really need tomes or other ranged weapons. Really important. So, let's see. Nah. Don't want to go for a rain of arrows with such suboptimal hit spread. Good. So, let's spread some love. Love, death, and mayhem. And let's get rid of these stray enemies. I won't be using magic missiles this turn because obviously there's just not enough targets. We're killing them too fast. I'm too good at what I'm doing here. Just kidding. The map is pretty easy. And played this game now a lot of times. Oh boy, there's I see. So that's where there's fun for 3 of us. I see. Okie dokie. Well, I'm a little bit concerned about that archer hitting Alicia, but, well, she got 58 HP, armor HP, so, well. So, this is actually already more exciting than the last one. So... I would love to whack out that archer there, but, well, yeah. Not gonna happen. Jeez. The accuracy on Cassie is really not good. So let's see. Ow! Crap. So really gotta take better care of these archers. That's pretty imminent. So, archer taken care of. Didn't expect him to be wounded though. Always goes down somewhere else where you first would expect it, eh? Good. So we're already down to 52 enemies. That means we're, it's always a good sign when you're, when the game's showing you how many enemies are left. So, let's see. Ah, here, 7 mana. Okay. So I got a lightning strike scroll in my pocket, I just realized. And a healing potion. Hell yeah. So let's, sip those. Ha! Good as new. Goodo. Gotta really stop those guys that want to breach the southern border. These are really the problematic fringe cases because if you don't stop them, they'll pour into your city, and that's really where you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. Okay, I want to continue at this front first before I go into the center, because the center front, well, how to put it, she can jump in and help wherever help is necessary on these flanks there, or just do her thing, you know. It's been a hit for 195 in between. Damn, that accuracy, man. Okay. Alright, good night, Night Rogue. See you soon, man. Where did that thing come from? But luckily we got armor and dodge. Okay. So... oh well. Heavy shot in the face. And just too good position for a rain of arrows to not to, you know. So, well... let's clear out the center a bit more. Oh, well, whatever. Let's just clap out another volley. That's that. So, there's still Cassie with all of her action points. So, we're good, I'd say. Good. Only 18 enemies left. That's just the clump above and below us, so... come on, let's pop that lightning strike scroll. Enjoy ourselves a bit. The real cool thing about the consumables here is this thing did only cost me mana. No action points required whatsoever. That's the real power of consumables like these, where you can just get yourself a nice burst of damage for little to no cost except for your mana. And some classes or some weapons are less mana intense than other weapons, you know. Clearly ain't the same distribution in terms of cost intensity with all those weapons. That's all I want to say. Here we go. Uncharted. Oh, well, that's that does ring a bell somehow. Okay, here we go. One S rating after another. I rock. So, there's a fat attack coming from the southern angle, and a mild attack coming from this angle. So, let's go for the Oraculum. Alright, Scavenger Camp versus Shop Reroll versus Extra Health on the Heroes. Well, it's a difficult one for me. I'm going to unlock the Scavenger Camp for sure, and we're going to go for the Extra Health, because, you know, base stats are just base stats. Sounds stupid, but what I'm trying to say with that is there's always something for everybody if you keep using these. So, receive my blessings. We'll get the inn, which will cost me 110 gold, and want variations. So, spend 200 action points provided by wands. Alright. Buy or craft 100 weapons. Heroes can start with a better weapon variation equipped, okay. Spend 1,000 action points provided by wands. So here we get extra models there. Okay then. Ah, that's why I heard the name already. Alrighty, so Harv. Some extra damage never hurts. But it's a common upgrade. But nevertheless. Momentum. Not a big fan right now. Let's reroll that. Range damage, crappy, crappy, crappy. Well, more powerful crits are more useful than most of these things. So every 8 action points spent, the next mana consuming skill gets mana cost reduction. So that's really amazing. Never been a bad thing, ever. Quantity versus quality, extra propagation bounces. Blood magic? No thanks. Initiator. But no. We're picking Thrifty. I love everything that lowers my consumption of resources. Extra damage, hell yeah. So let's do some rerolls. Oh yeah, well, whatever. Longer weapons, less reliability, more range. Thrifty for her as well. Runic gift, extra trinket slot. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to take that. I like that. She ain't wearing a single trinket yet, but we'll surely get there. So there's nothing tasty here. Let's take the generic damage upgrade there. And, well, daily mana regen. Yeah, it's a rare upgrade. I don't want to say no to a rare upgrade. It sounds like a dumb decision to me. So, here's Runic Gift as well. Let's give her that. Alright, production's complete. Night reward. Turtle Charm. Block, resistance experience gain. Turtle stance, extra block. Shield, opportunism and critical chance. Hand crossbow, hell yeah, gimme. And extra gold, wonderful. That allows me to build the inn we all want. So, well, Haven, buildings and defenses kit. Oh, here, shop. Ah, that's a shop. So, well. I'm unable to click buttons right now. That's embarrassing. So here goes the inn. Can it be upgraded? And here goes my opportunity to recruit new heroes. So Nico and Edward are the most costly people. I'm very intrigued to buy the most costly people, so let's see how we can achieve that. I can upgrade my mines to give me more gold, but then I won't be able to afford that. So we're going to use our mines until I can hire myself those more costly heroes. So let's see. We can sell that thing away. Are you kidding me? 1 gold short. Is it really coming down to that? Yeah. Yeah. So, well, it ain't that much of a big deal, though. We're just going to toss away one of the lower tier mana potions. My good man, Harv, has so much mana. He's certainly going to be able to say no to that for one night. But actually, oh, that was pretty dumb of mine. Because I think I will be using my workers anyways for the gold mines. Nah, never mind me. Duh. Completely unnecessarily stressing myself out. But whatever, we're getting there. So Nico, cleric, daily mana regen minus dodge platform. Oh yeah. But well, minus 40 health is pretty brutal. But the rest of the stats are pretty cool. Comes with a hammer. Edward comes with a sword. He's a jeweler, so he has an extra trinket slot. He's spiritual, and he's bad at dodging. So, well... And we can recruit an extra mage. Andre, wildling, naive, weakling. Ugh. No. No, no. So, the only question there is, which one of these two guys? I think I'm going to pick Nico over Edward, because I like the traits more. The trinket slot is cool and all, but I love armor and daily mana regen right from the get-go. That sounds great. Here we go. Hero number 4, of course. So... Well, I'm going to leave it like that here, because it's late, I need a break, and I I'd say that's been a great time so far. So thanks everybody for watching. It's been a blast. If you've missed the stream, check out Discord and Twitter. There's an announcement happening for all my streams before they happen. Also feel free to leave me a comment, a thumbs up, or a subscription. And if you do the bell thing, you get also notified when a stream comes up. Beyond that, there is a couple of links in the description box below as well, namely PayPal, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee, and I'd really appreciate you folks checking that out, because as a free content creator, I can use all the help that I can get. So thanks for bearing with me, have a good time, and see you all in the next video, stream, or wherever we'll see. Have a good one. Bye-bye.